Hello everyone, I'm back, and today I want to talk about really interesting stuff. And today I want to talk about negative stuff, and I'm going to tell you what you shouldn't do it when it comes to the investing. And this is going to be a really interesting video because I have learned this from my past mistakes, and my goal here is to educate you and you guys don't repeat my mistakes. And if you do that, then I can create a value for you, and that's the goal. If I can create a value for you, then most probably you're going to like this video, and if you like it, then why don't you subscribe? Also, if you guys have something in your mind, why don't you comment? And if I am also interested into the similar topics, I might create a video for you, and we can create an engagement here in this community and this channel. And let me move on to the today's video. So I have a couple of topics and points lined up for you, so let's get into the video. Very first thing I want to talk about is don't buy the stocks because you are emotional. I am guilty of doing this. I know you are too. And what happens when the stock is going up and up and up, and all of us gets too emotional? We think we have missed the ride, and we get into the FOMO, and we start buying the stock in our impulses. And all of us know that this is a wrong decision, and we should never, ever buy the stock if we are too emotional, and that's going to be the wrong mistake. So very first thing is, we are not going to buy our stocks when we are emotional. We are going to keep our emotions always check, and we're going to use our brains rather than our heart. That's a very bad advice. Someone says, just do whatever your heart says. This doesn't apply into our stock market. So don't do that. Second, I think everyone does that, and this one is, why don't you give me a tip and tell me which stocks to buy? Well, let me tell you, it's not bad if you're asking for the tip, but you know what's bad? Once you get the tip, you don't do your due diligence, and you don't do the right stuff, and you don't do your own research, and you just go directly into your brokers and you buy a stock. You know what happens when the troubles comes in knocking on your door? Very first thing you're going to do, you're going to sell the stock which someone gave you a tip. And this is what I have seen. I know my friends have done it, and I always tell them, I know you guys are asking me for the tip, but even though I tell you what I am interested in, I have done really good research, and I know what's my mind frame and what's my mindset when it comes to investing into this stock. But you have never looked at it, and you are just keeping the good faith that okay, Namis has suggested this and I'm going to invest into it. But my faith will be lost when there is a trouble, and when there is a bull or bear market, you are going to sell out. So do this. Even if you get the tip, please do the research and find out why do you think, or why other person thinks is a good investment. And if you do that, then you are one step closer to your financial journey. Well, the third one, I really like this one. If you are a beginner, do you know where does everyone start? Everyone starts at the trading. And why do they do this? You can always find out 5 10 different stocks. If you have put just $5 or $10 yesterday, you would have probably doubled your money today. And this gets into your head, and you think, what if I put a $10,000 and today I might have a $20,000? I would have just immediately doubled my money. And everyone does this, and everyone is guilty of doing this. And frankly, when I started doing the paper trading 2 3 4 years back, when I was right out of the college, I did the same thing. I thought I'm the smarter one here, and I'm going to beat everyone else, and I'm going to keep my money doubling every month, and I'll be millionaire someday. So that doesn't happen. I was pretty naive. You guys are too. You should never start with the trading. And do you know what happens? I know that the beginner starts with the trading, but as soon as you see some market movement and if you gain some profit, you are going to hold it, and now you become a swing trader. Why? Because day trading means you're going to sell the stock at the end of the day. No matter what, you are in the profit, you're in the loss. But all of us who are in the beginner, they think they are a day trader on the day one. On the second day, they think they are a swing trader. On the day third, they think they are the long-term holder. So everyone thinks this, and don't do this. This is the very easy mistakes to do it, and you will make you will probably lose a lot more money if you start with a bigger investment. Number four, don't do everything. This one is quite related to the third one. You start with the day trading, and then you also think that I can do swing trading. So you think there is some bad news about this company, so you should buy a short, and you think you are going to sell it tomorrow because you're going to make some profit. And then you also think this is a new brand new company, you like the product, you're using it, and you're going to buy this company, and you are going to long, and you're going to hold it for forever. You know what happens? As soon as you see some gains, you're going to get out of that company stocks which you think you're going to hold it for forever. And as soon as you realize you have some losses, you're going to short sell it. And on the day trading, you realize that you have some more profit, you're going to hold it for a long period of time. I suggest you never do it all of these things. Pick one. You want to do day trading, just do the day trading. If you want to do a swing trading, just do that. Pick one thing, stick to it. And then let's say you do this for 6, 7 months, 8 months, a year, and then you start doing all other things. In the really beginning, you have to pick one thing, stick with it. You have to learn all these things. You have to find out so many different things, because clicking on a buy order or clicking on a sell order is just not a thing. You have to do so many other things. Even you have to learn so many other things when you are once you are interested into the stock. You have to learn all those things. You have to get past this initial stage, and the real journey starts. Number 5, I want you guys to stay away from the speculations. Yes, we are the beginners. I have done this. I have done this mistake in my past. This was really famous stock. Everyone knows about this. Nicola, I was the guy who was in the FOMO and I hopped into the ride. But since I keep reading stuff at the right time, as soon as the short seller report came out, I went through everything. I'm not the guy who skims over the stuff. I have pretty much hefty reading habits, so I read all those things. And then I looked into YouTube. There were a couple of people who were talking about it, and then I followed them, and then I collected my information, and then I get out early. But I'm also guilty of doing this. I get into the speculations. I should never do it, and I have never done it afterwards. And even if I want to do it, I do pretty much good research. Check out my another video where I've talked about how do I do my research when it comes to picking the right stocks. I do all those things now. On the day one, even if I want to buy a stock, I never buy it. Let's say even really good reputed source suggests me to buy these things, I never do it on the day one. First, I'm going to hold back my emotions. I'm going to invest the company. I'm going to invest my time into the company by doing right research, finding out right all the things, and then I'm going to buy the stock. Number 6, I think all of us beginners do this. Whenever I was doing the paper trading in the earlier days, meaning to investing back then was just looking at the graph and buying the stock at the low and selling at the high. That's what all I thought. And I was only picking those stocks which were down significantly. And then I open up the graph and I do a scale up by looking at the 5-year horizon. And then I find out, oh, this stock was at $50 on the 5 years back, and now it's $2. So if you buy it right now and it goes back to $50, then I would have earned or 25x my money from the today's price. So that's what I used to think. And on that paper trading, I think I lost all the money. This is not what the investing is, guys. I have made another good videos on this channel about how do you do the good research, and that's what all you do. Stay away from this graph trading. A lot of people do this, and I have never made this mistake again. Number 7, don't repeat the mistakes. I have told you 7 different things. You know what happens? You are going through bull market, and then people are speculating on the stock. Let's say a company is X and it's pretty hot in the market, and people are thinking that this company is going to be worth $1,000. Do you know what is the price today? It's $10. Why does people think it's going to be worth $1,000 in just a couple of months? Because it's a FOMO right now in a bull market. Well, stock climbs to $20, it keeps climbing to, and it's reached to $200, and then you think, and then you are smart and you think from 200 it will still go to $1,000. You are thinking about everyone around you is telling you to buy this stock. People on the group chats, on the random forums are telling you to buy this stock, and then you FOMO into it, yes, and then you buy a stock. And what happens after 1 or 2 months? It crashes. Let's say from $200 prices, it crashes back to $20. Now you are the guy who is blaming everyone. You think rich are the one who are doing all these things, and you are the one who is holding the bag. And you are in pretty much miserable state because you bought into the $200 stage and you think you lost all the money, but you didn't sell it. After 2 months, when market recovers back, and if it's a good company, it will climb back to $100. And at this stage, you will again start asking questions to everyone, and you will start sending messages to everyone. This stock will climb back to $1,000. This means you haven't learned your lessons. You are still speculating, guys. And I want you guys to understand this. If you make some mistakes, as soon as you realize you have done it, you don't repeat it every month. You shouldn't repeat them into every this bull and bear cycles. Learn from it and stay away from all these things. Number 8. I like this a lot. Pick one thing. What one thing, you ask? Well, if you are a software developer, then you should open your IntelliJ ID, your Eclipse ID 1000 times in a day, not your portfolio. The very thing I notice right now is people open that portfolio 1000 times a day. Every 5 seconds, they have this Yahoo app in their phone and they keep checking at the prices every 5 seconds, every 10 minutes. And instead of focusing on their day job, which is giving them an actual earning income, they don't focus on that and they start doing all these things. So you should pick your primary job, and then once you have enough, or once you have invested into the good money, and then you are financially free, do whatever you want. I want you guys to pick the right strategy. Focus on your primary job. Once you do one secondary investment, think about it as a second revenue stream. Once you buy it, you forget about it. You only open your portfolio once a week. Yes, don't fuss about it. Don't open this in every morning. Every one of us has the primary job. We do 8 to 9 job, and I have seen this. Even I am a beginner. People have started trading on the before market. People have started trading in aftermarket. People are trading within the market. Like, I have no words for this. Don't do all these things. Yes, think investing as a secondary hobby. Yes, it's another revenue stream. You buy a good stuff and you hold it forever. If you want to do a swing trading, just do couple of swing trades. Don't think this trading or swing trading is your day job. That's the one mistake everyone makes in the beginning, and I don't want you guys to make it. Well, these were all the lessons I have learned it, and I keep repeating this to everyone who encounters this, and I hope you guys like this video. If you did, I want you guys to destroy the like button. Everyone who is watching me right now, if likes this video, then this can be recommended to many more people, and we can stop many people making these mistakes, and we might save a lot of dollars or a lot of rupees. And if you guys are thinking about anything else, shoot me a comment, and if I'm interested into making this video, then I'll do it and I can create a value for you guys. So with this thing in my mind, I'll see you tomorrow with brand new day and brand new video. Bye.